How did you manage to at least try to I know you use sports as a coping mechanism and still trying to
Mhm.
stay away using grades. Did you
Mhm.
ever find yourself becoming the bully as you was growing up? Because it was as up
Yes.
as this
Yes,
may
I did.
seem, you gotta take your frustrations out some kind of way.
Mhm. So I was an angry teenager. I had a temper. My first boyfriend, I was not a good girlfriend to him. I apologized to him years ago. I started to catch myself behaving as my father and just becoming emotionally, verbally abusive. Being what I witnessed, this is all I knew. So when I was 16, I definitely was an angry teenager and angry in my early 20s, extremely angry.
When you know what? That's really big. I've interviewed a lot of people, and I very never heard one of them say what you said, that they went and confronted their actions with their ex and said, "You know what? I'm sorry." When you
Mhm.
approached him, how old were you, and what was his reaction? Do you remember?
Cause we were best friends. So I didn't start out like that. The second year of our relationship, he was like, he laughed. He said, girl, it's okay. And then, cause I still was good to him too, but I still had abusive moments. I still was abusive and I hold myself accountable, but he was open and forgiving. And I apologized to his mother as well. And they were open and forgiving. I talked to him a little bit after that. We were best friends too. So yeah,
So
he accepted my apology.
well, they probably saw what you was going through and didn't know how to intervene, so to speak.
He knew that I came from a rough background. He did, but that's no excuse. That's why I apologized to him.
Let's talk about this wrongful incarceration. You becoming a victim once again of abuse. What attracted you to this guy first? This is why I'm asking this, because people that get involved in abusive relationships, you know, it see and I can't give a full, situation analysis, but it seems like they don't do their work deep enough when they get into these relationships with these guys. Because if you're an abusive person, you will expose your hand long before the relationship gets serious.
Mhm.
He never exposed any of this anger and stuff toward
Yes, he
you?
did. He definitely did. So what attracted me to him, he love bombed me at first. That's what we would call it. He came in, act like he was my knight in shining armor, did a lot of things for me. But then when I got comfortable, he switched. And so he definitely showed signs. That's why. So this is what I do. And it may sound bad to other people. That's how I began to break my curse and do what I'm doing now. I had to ask myself, how did I get here? Why did I stay? And that's when I started digging deep into my childhood and be like, okay, this was normal to me. I watched my father beat on every woman, including my mother, in front of me. He never apologized. He never said, baby girl, I'm wrong. You weren't supposed to see that. So this is normal to me. So when he's shown plenty of signs and he would literally act as if I'm making it up. He would gaslight me. He would make me doubt what I saw with my own eyes. He's shown plenty of signs. So that's why I call myself a survivor, not a victim, because at the end of the day, unfortunately, I did put myself in a situation. There were signs I could have ran, but if I had high self esteem, confidence, and more self love, I would have left. And that is what my book is about, teaching Black girls how to love themselves so they don't make the same mistakes I made.
Mhm.
Because I didn't have nobody really teach me how to love me. Again, I grew up in abuse. I wasn't treated as I was the most valuable person in the room.